Sorry, guys. I have to fix my holder for my phone. I hope you guys don't get motion sickness from this. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Better. Hi, everyone. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome in. All right. Sorry I was a little late, you guys, but I had to push it back to 2. And then I had a reading for a client that I needed to wait until it finished uploading so I could send it to her. Anyway, so that's why I'm late, because I was waiting for this upload. But anyways, what's today? Thursday. Let me get the comments. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Okay, that's actually relevant. Started from the bottom. Now we're here because something is happening, you guys. Something is happening. Okay, obviously there's a lot happening, but the way that I'm feeling it, and I think a lot of you guys are feeling it, it's big. It's big. Okay, so let's go ahead and say hi, Millie. Good afternoon. Oh, you subbed over on Instagram. Yay. Well, I'm so happy for that. If you guys feel called and you want to go follow me over on Instagram, just Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot, but I have the blue check mark, okay, because there's a ton of scam accounts out there. Gypsy Cowgirl _ Tarot 3, stuff like that. But it's just like my YouTube, just like everything. It's just one word, Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. I actually own Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. So yeah. So anyways, blue check mark if you want to go follow over there. I post a lot of just like reels and spiritual stuff, and I always share things in my stories. A lot of things that aren't over here on YouTube. So anyways, okay. So Millie, hello, Mr. Floyd. I'm so happy for you to be here. Hello, Maria. Hello, Ashley. Yesterday's collective felt like a personal, wow. Yeah, that one was, I felt, yeah, that one was, I can feel it. I can feel it, there's a lot of heaviness right now in the, in the collective for light workers. It's just, it's wild, right? So hi, Sophie. Hello, Adam. Adam, my love, I saw your PayPal note, and I will, in fact, let me write that down so I don't forget, because I do not have a good memory. Email Adam. I will look you up, my love, and email you. Okay. Hello, Perfectly Imperfect Tarot and Mediumship. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, Alex. Hello, Star Injustice. Hello, Goddess Child. Hello, Violet Moonshade. Ooh, I love these screen names. I love this. Ashley says, I have been overwhelmed, but I have a weird, like, numb calmness about me. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I like that. Yeah, absolutely. Hello, Baldish. Hello, Melinda. Hello, MS Akura 2010. Oh, it's CJ. Okay. I just thought, yeah, we have 2 CJs now. What are we going to do? What are we going to do, right? Hello, my beautiful CJ. And I think I said hello to Baldish and Melinda and Mariposa and this ethereal life. Hello. Hello, Karen from London town. I have very deep past life connection to London, to England. I've never been like in this lifetime, but I it's on the plan. I've got to go. I've got to get there. So I love the different energies from around the world and the US. Hello, energy of destiny. All right. So I'll go ahead and allow people to just kind of trickle in, whatever. And we'll get started in the message. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Mariposa. I'm glad that you enjoy these. Yeah, they're fun for me too, because I get to connect with you guys. Hi, Alicia. Hello, Brianna. Okay, sweet. Brianna, your message and your email actually about the connection. I definitely feel that. That's definitely resonant for me too. Before you even said it, I saw your little picture thumbnail. Oh, it wasn't on email, I don't think. I don't know. Wherever I saw it. And I was like, ooh, I know her. I know her from past lives or something. There was a familiarity. Hello, Bottle Cap. Hello. Hello, Karen. Hello, Jacob. Uh, all right, here we go. Here we go with the weirdo comments, guys. All right, let me just go ahead and let's see. All right, well, it's not letting me do anything. So, why are these not moving? Okay, that's weird. It's like my screen isn't stuck because I can see myself moving and talking, but the chat is like stuck. It's like frozen. Anywho, today's message, I don't even know where to begin with it, because I feel it so, like, there's just so much. Okay, so the title of this live, what it's all about, the High Priest King and High Priest Queen Divine Union. Okay, this energy is very strongly associated, very strongly. All I'm getting is like activations, codes, codes being activated, codes being activated, codes being activated. This is all I wrote here. Like I have my list, but I didn't like have some channeled message like I do sometimes and things. All I was getting was Atlantis, Pleiadian, and ancient Egypt energy. Also Lemuria, the land of Mu. Many of us had an incarnation there at some point. A lot of us, just like Atlantis, if you were there when Atlantis fell, I mean, it was apocalyptic. It was apocalyptic. Like you could, think of, right? Like, I mean, fires and attacks and things falling and mountains crumbling or whatever, and us in boats and trying to get away and like just chaos, right? So we hold a lot of past life, not everyone, but if that resonates with you, then more than likely, you were there. And a lot of us, I think that were there in the fall of Atlantis and that had many incarnations, through that time or whatever. That's why we're here on Earth at this time, okay? Because we hold we hold the wisdoms and the experience of like what we've been through in these other lifetimes, right? Now, the reason why this is important is because the divine union energy that I'm picking up on, this is a total perfect match. This is a total powerful soulmate. This is, I'm just going to be honest, for a lot of people, how I'm feeling it, like a large group of the energy. It's not the runner who you started watching tarot for, or that, activated you, or, you know what I mean? That, catapulted a spiritual awakening, whatever it is. Whether that's a twin flame, or, just a very intense past life energy or whatever it is, right? These are new. This is, I mean, they're not new in the sense of the soul by any means. These are new people. These are new, experiences for you. Now, it's not for everyone, okay? Because I also feel, yes, that a lot of the divine masculines who, maybe you have been connecting to tarot, they're also being illuminated at this time and heavily activated. It's up to their free will what they do with that, obviously, right? They can sit in discomfort of their ascension and try to resist it. And right, I mean, when we do that, when we don't align, and when we're awake, and it's like trying to go back to sleep, right? Like, no, we don't want to, things go wrong, stuff happens, life is, it brings on like a discomfort, right? We know, right? Like when we're in a higher vibration and we're aligned to that, and our hearts are open and we're vibrating at that frequency, we know how things just start, right? Like it's like miracles, right? Like, this is crazy, I can't believe this is happening, wow, this just happened, I got this offer, I found my perfect like home, things like that. Like I'll take, for instance, like this home that I'm in now, right? I manifested this. I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew exactly where I wanted to reside. The kind of home I needed it to be in the country. I needed land around me. I needed just all the things, right? And I got exactly what I wanted, right? That's how powerful we are. Same thing with divine union, divine love, all of that. Okay. Your manifesting ability and power right now, whether you realize it or not, is insanely magnetic. It's strong. today, May 16th, and I want to say through around the 24th of May when Jupiter goes into Gemini. Thank you, Alex. This is a portal, like a gateway that's open. It's like the sun aligns every year with the Pleiadian star system. So this is happening right now, okay? So what's going to start happening for us during this vortex of energy that we're now in, portal, whatever the hell you want to call it, gateway, we are going to experience profound healing and purging. This is an upgrade to our system like none other. Okay, you're literally going to step into June a completely different person. And I'm working with so many people because when I'm not here on YouTube or, you know, whatever, I'm still behind the scenes working with my clients. I'm meeting people, I'm doing Zooms, or I'm doing recorded readings. Which, by the way, I posted yesterday, but those of you guys who purchased the 10-minute past life love reading, those will be emailed out by Sunday. Okay, I'm working through them. So some people have gotten them, some people haven't, because I'm trying to like work on zodiacs and collective messages and then do like client readings in between. So anyways, just an FYI. Why was I talking about that though? Past life. I don't know. Anyways, past lives. We'll go back to past lives. The past life energy right now is intense. It's intense. Oh, that's what I was saying with my clients. I've been working with a lot of people, and it's collectively, because I get to see things on like a larger scale, not just from like my perspective, right? Everyone is like feeling so different. Everyone is like feeling like their third eye and their eyes are like open intensely. They're seeing through the matrix intensely. They're experiencing things that they haven't experienced before. Like, it's wild. It's crazy, right? And of course, we know that we're in this, you know, we've been having this geomagnetic, the solar flares, the solar storms, you know, affecting the Earth's geomagnetic field. And we are of Earth. Our vessel, our body, our physical vessel is of Earth. Our soul is of the cosmos, right? So we get highly affected, just like how Pachamama, Gaia, she's affected, we're affected, right? Our physical body, just like her physical body, is being affected. These soulmates coming in are going through the same thing. These soulmates coming in are going through the same thing. So they are being heavily upgraded. Hold on one sec, guys. Cancel. Okay. So weird. What the hell is going on today with the chats? Hold on. YouTube has been changing things left and right. So from the last time I went live, like what, 5 days ago or something, the format here, how I see it, is different. So that's why I'm like, what the heck is this? And I don't want to push this. So I'm just going to see. Hold on. Okay. Live chat, open. Okay. All right. So anyways, okay, so these soulmates are going through the same thing. So you guys, this is a preparatory phase and an initiation into your highest timeline reality, where you come and you truly come together with a divine counterpart. No bullshit. No bullshit. This is big, like I said. I don't even know like what to start with cards, but this is about high priest, divine kings, masculines, and high priestess, divine queens, divine feminines coming together. It is so close. The universe is doing everything it can to take your life and your path and your everyday free will choices. I mean, a free will choice could be as simple, right, as you have a friend who invites you out and you go, no, I don't want to go, but the universe already knows all this. It already knows. So the universe is conspiring to get this other counterpart to get to the same place, point in time and place as you, right? But your free will choice could very easily, right, say, no, I'm not going to go. This soulmate shows up and they follow what they're being led to do. But then you guys never meet. And then the universe has to conspire another path and way to get you guys to connect. So right? There's a lot. That's why it takes time. That's why it's not an instantaneous, right? Like it takes time for, especially something like this. Well, we've been moving through the motions. We've been moving through all of it, right? And that's why right now it's like insanity, because we're being upgraded so heavily so that we can rise more into our true divine self of who we are and who we came here to be and who we are. And same with this other person. So let's go ahead and start with, I'm like, what do I want to start with? I don't even know. I keep getting like Atlantis Oracle, but I want to do that after. I'll have to find it though, I think. Okay, we're going to do Archtype Oracle. We'll start with that. We'll just get the Archtype energy around these divine unions right now. June, okay, leading up, because we have the 8/8 portal in on August 8th, obviously. This little vortex that we're in right now with the sun aligned, right, with the Pleiadian star system, it's bringing forth these activations and basically getting us, raising us up and leveling us up to prepare us to, because we're about to come into union. We're about to meet this person, right? By Lionsgate, so just a few months away, basically, like we're already like halfway through May, and then June, July, boom. Okay, so 2 months, basically like 2.5 months. By Lionsgate, and I said this, I've been saying this, you know, if you are new here, welcome. But you guys know, like I've said this multiple times through messages, that by Lionsgate, we will be in divine union, that we will have met our, you know, kingdom spouse, our heaven on earth spouse, our new earth spouse. So anyways, so let's go ahead and see what the Archetype energy wants to say. And, you know, at this time, this is such a beautiful time to really be in the heart space, to really, and this is the challenge, because this is what's happening. It's like we're being ripped in half. Do some of you guys maybe feel like that? Like you're being ripped in half, like you're being pulled, like, right? That's how I feel. And the pull is my old identity and version of Erica that I no longer am, but I'm used to her. She's all I've known. She's all I've known, but I'm no longer her. I'm a new version of Erica. So I feel these two, right? My old patterns, my, you know, everything, my whole identity, my free will choices, my patterns, my, you know, fears, my lack mentality, like everything, right? And then I've got this new version of me that goes, you're no longer that. You're an infinite creator. You're an infinite being. You're strong. You're, you know, in union with self. You are a high priestess. It's time to let this go. But this is so hard to let go of, to step into the new version of self and keep going and, right, leave this old, you know, identity behind. So after all, you know, just going through May, and probably we'll be feeling this in June, but this is a really powerful time just right now in May until like the end of May. It's like crazy. We are going to be feeling that rip in half energy, because it is the universe and source and spirit and, right, our higher, like we are being activated in a way where it's helping us reprogram. It's lifting us up so that we can move into this new paradigm, this new earth, this new whatever you want to call it, okay? This other person is doing the same thing, okay? They may not, I feel like who I'm talking to, a lot of divine feminine energy, you'll still be the way shower, because that is the role that we play. Whether you're a man or a woman, you'll be a guide and a way shower to this person, but this person is coming in to hold space. This person is coming in to be a support. This person is coming in. It's beautiful. It's balanced. It's, you know, there's no judgment, you know, there's fascination. It's like they come in, you guys meet, right? And all the things that maybe before in previous relationships, or even with your divine counterpart who you started watching tarot for, like there are some things that were still triggered, but with the ego and stuff. So it's going to feel really foreign, I think, for a lot of us to have this other person come through that is just so supportive and understanding and just so divinely full of love and compassion for us. Because this is like the first time we're really truly experiencing that. Maybe we felt that with a divine counterpart, twin flame, or whatever, right? But this is someone who holds you entirely. Even with a twin flame or whatever it is, you still were in your ego. They still had their stuff. So it might have been, right, you experienced that like heaven on earth type feeling with them, absolutely. But there's still like the things of like little judgments or insecurities, or, because we're, right, supposed to do that. So we can recognize it and heal it. With this person, we've done all that. We've done all that, right? We're still always healing and pulling back layers. We'll be doing that until the day we die. But this is someone who comes in and it's mind-blowing. Okay, so let me go ahead and see. This is someone who, yeah, see, it's a king and queen. Okay, the mountain is on the bottom of the deck. Okay, the divine, the universe is helping us remove the blockages. The blockages are being cleared. Our paths are being cleared, whether we realize it or not. Things might be really sticky and difficult and confusing and just like, like screw this. Screw this. That's how I feel sometimes, like, what the hell did I sign up for? No, screw this. But I know that it's why I'm here, and all the things, and I have that divine faith within that keeps me strong, that keeps me going, right? So hi guys, welcome in. Welcome in everybody. Hi Roger. Hello. No, I do not speak French, but that's actually the first language I want to learn. I actually started learning it last year, and then I, stopped. Mariposa says, LOL, yes. Oh, yeah, and then the full moon is coming up too. Yeah, and I think it is right around that, right around the time when Jupiter moves into Gemini, and we'll still be, I think, right, feeling this gateway that's open. So our Pleiadian family is working a lot right now. So, what I'm getting is, I think a lot of these, divine counterparts that are coming in, they are starseeds. They're activated starseeds. Okay. For some, this could be like a divine masculine who was completely asleep 2 months ago. And then all of a sudden they were cracked open, and now they're going through this accelerated spiritual awakening. Doesn't have to be for everyone, but I am getting that. I'm getting like some of these masculines, like they're rising up very quickly, and they're getting a lot of help of clearing and healing, and just really powerful divine support and guidance, because it's time. Because 2024 is, it's the breaking point. It's the breaking point. So we've been building up, building, but this is the year that everything changes. And we need to fulfill. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I'm like, my screen froze. Like I was frozen. I was like doing something. Welcome in everybody. Okay. Let me get into the cards. But anyways, it's just crazy. So it's going to be mind-blowing to connect with someone who just is on that level. And I know that a lot of these, divine masculine runners that you maybe have been started watching tarot for and watch, readings for. I know a lot of you guys have surrendered, that up. But they feel this. They can feel this, these soulmates coming towards you. in a very powerful way. Now, they're not going to consciously be aware of that. Of course, they're not. I mean, they might actually, yeah, some of them might. They might feel like this feeling of like, I've got to do things in my life and I got to change and I got to act fast. There's something about acting fast because they can pick up that you are about to be presented with a very powerful counterpart. So it may trigger them to, you know, reach out. A lot of myself, like a lot of people right now are getting an intense telepathic communication signs and all the things from their divine masculine, you know, energetically, like through, right? Okay. They could be showing up in your dreams. They're coming through very strongly for a lot of people all of a sudden, again, out of nowhere. And clients of mine have shared that. I myself feel that. And this isn't maybe the only reason why, but this is a huge reason why. So it just shows that they're picking up on that too. I mean, they're also feeling guided to shift and change, and they're being, you know, there's a lot of clearing and all the things happening for them too. Same thing. But they've been dragging their feet and they know it. Okay, so just FYI, you know, you could get someone reaching out who, you know, is your a divine masculine counterpart. And it's kind of like what I'm getting is maybe throwing a wrench in the spokes of the bicycle wheel. Okay, like throws a wrench in it. Okay, it like, right? Some of them may come forward and it's very authentic and aligned from the heart, from the soul. But some of them might just come forward because they can feel you are about to be unavailable in the physical for them. And that, right? So just use discernment. But I think that for a lot of you guys, it's going to be a no-brainer. It doesn't matter if it's your twin flame or whatever. Like, that is a version of you. It's a part of you. You're always going to have that connection, but that does not mean that that is your end all be all and you can only be with that person and you're going to wait. You're going to wait until you're 95 years old for that person because that's your twin, but they never come back, right? They have free will. So anyways, I know I'm like kind of going all over the place. There's just a lot. There's a lot coming through. Hi, Emily. Oh, that's all good, girl. That's okay. That is okay. All right. Alex is on it. He's getting the haters the hell out of here. Oh. It's really sad too that people like do this. It's, you know, like little, like, you know, just attacks or little things or whatever, right? It's really sad because when you attack someone like that, even saying just a rude comment or something, that is really bad negative karma. And what you're putting out, you're going to receive back times 10, like for real, you know? And it's really sad that like people they're not even aware. Especially attacking a very protected light worker and starseed, someone who's just here doing light work, right? So if you have people like that are, you know, that you're encountering, right? It could be anybody. I mean, it could be someone that gives you a dirty look in the grocery store. They're a total stranger, you know? Just, right? We tap our heart and we send them love because there's almost like this force field around us. And when people try to penetrate it with evil or hate or whatever, it bounces back, it ricochets, boing, 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 back to them, and I don't even know what happens after that, but I feel bad for them. So anyways. All right. So hello, Yari Luna 777. Hello. Yes. Love and abundance into all. Yeah. You know? And it's all right to like be like, you know what? I have a shadow side, you know? I have a shadow side. I could be a little gangster, you know? Okay? I could get thuggish, ruggish up in here, okay? But, you know, but that's not who I am anymore, right? But that is a part of me that has been there before, and I'm not, right? We all have it. That's okay. I just don't allow it to come out and attack anymore. All right, here we go. Nosis. Okay. I honestly don't even know what this card means. We're going to have to look it up. This is the archetype energy around this divine union. And what's going to happen is when you meet this person, when you guys come together, guess what? It's going to be even more activating. There's going to be so much. There's a lot of like euphoric energy, euphoria, feeling like warmth all through your body, feeling safety and calm and just the purest form of love, like a love elixir that you just drank and like your whole body is engulfed in it, okay? That's how this is gonna feel. Because you're here elevated and they're here elevated. And I just keep getting like, it's funny too, because I'm getting this for actually a lot of people. By July. This could happen obviously in July, but I'm just getting like by July. So over the next like month and a half or so, things might start really popping off and transpiring. And that's why I keep saying, like, if you're invited somewhere and you typically would say no, maybe you should say yes, you know? Or, you know, you get like this time of year, right? The end of the school year and stuff, there's a lot of graduation parties. This is wedding season. So people get invited to weddings, like social events, you know, we have Memorial Day. Maybe someone invites you like for Memorial Day weekend. Hey, you want to come out to the lake with us, or you want to come to the barbecue? We're having people over. The isolated hermit, you and me, who, you know, I typically would make up an excuse or just be like, no, no, I'm not gonna go. I'm actually pretty honest, and all my friends know it. Like, no, I'm not feeling it. It's actually kind of funny because they just know that about me. But I also am being guided to say yes. It's time to shine. It's time to allow ourselves to be seen. We've been hidden. We've been in the shadows. We've been hermiting, you know, and now we've started slowly coming back out and doing the things, right? But there's something, I'm telling you, where this season, moving from spring to summer, and I've been saying this, when summer hits and the weather is hot, and well, in the Northern Hemisphere, we're in summer. But even so, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing for everyone. When the summer heats up and the weather, literally, because, you know, the temperature, the weather, everything, it's all energy. When this heats up for the season, so will your love life. There's a fly in here. We haven't had a fly in the room for a while. I think it was like last summer, and it was just like they were coming through from the field. They were just like getting in like here and there. Today, they are chopping the fields next to me and in front of me, big tractors, and then they have these big like bucket trucks that roll alongside the tractor. Because as the tractor's chopping, it's sucking it up and it spits it out, and then the bucket truck catches all of the alfalfa grass. That's what they're chopping right now, and then they're gonna plant the corn. But anyways, so it hasn't been too bad, but they're gonna start coming around for second rounds. So if it gets loud, you guys, I might have to stop the live and then finish it tomorrow. I'm just letting you know. I actually was connecting with Alex, my moderator, earlier when it started. There was a lot of distractions going on. Anyways, so I know I'm missing comments, you guys, but yeah, very introverted. Yeah, a lot of people just feeling like, yeah, and you know, it could be, yeah, dark night of the soul, things like that for sure. Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I was guided yesterday to do the reading that I did, because it was very heavy. It was very heavy. I was just picking up on like, on my soul family being just like down, like shit just goes wrong. Life sucks. Why is this happening? I feel like I've come so far. I feel like I've been doing the work. I feel like I'm, you know I'm like, what the, right? Yeah. Now, I also want to say, just touching on that real quick, I'm going to go look for the book while I say this. Because of the massive light and angelic energy and like just codes being activated, us, you know, the clearings, like the way that we're elevating, right? Okay. The dark, and now my cat is coughing up a fur ball. on a live YouTube. See the distractions, but that's actually, I know it's kind of gross, but that's what cats do. It's symbolic of a purge. He's purging out the hairball. Okay. Are you okay, buddy? Oh, it always makes me sad when I see that. Yep. He's purging. He's also a divine masculine energy, right? He's a male cat. A lot of divine masculine ego is being purged. That could be actually literal. Okay, some people could literally be getting sick. You feel under the weather, you get nauseous. For me today, I'm having massive pain in my solar plexus. Like it was bad. Like it felt like someone is squeezing my solar plexus chakra. But I know that it's a massive clearing happening. And that we can feel it physically in certain ways, okay? That right there, you can't make this shit up, right? Like life, it's just life, it's life, right? But you okay, buddy? Come here. And he's a big fluffy cat, so it gets a lot of hairballs. And I give him like all like indoor food and all the things, but it's just a part of the kitty life. Anyways, we are purging so much. And that was confirmation of the message, because everything happens, especially with animals, birds, cats. They're so psychic. They're so in tune. They see through all the things, right? So come here. He's okay. He's fine. Huh? Say this is a weekly occurrence. It's okay. I'm good. Want to say hi? Want to say hi? This is Sagey boy. I say hi. Yeah. This is my familiar boy. He's the first pet animal, and I manifested him. Like, we came to each other because I had in my mind's eye that I was ready to, open my heart to a cat, and I wanted a fluffy, like I saw in a fluffy, like longer haired orange cat. And that's what I kept seeing, and that's what I wanted. And there was a woman, in the town that I live in, and she does like, the cat, fostering, and she takes in the strays, and she does, bless her heart. She's wonderful. And she had 2 kittens, and I liked them both. It was him and another one. And I went to go, actually I was drawn maybe towards the other one because the other one was real lovey and playful, and she was just so, right? And he was kind of like just walking around, strutting around, but I was so drawn to him. And when he was a kitten, he just was a little orange kitten, his hair was kind of wispy, but I had no idea he'd be a long, fluffy, furred cat, right? Thuggish, ruggish bone, yep. But this is my Sagey boy, huh? You my protector? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get down? Okay. Okay. So anyways, all right, we're already, 38 minutes in. Okay, let me get this book open. Thank you guys. I know he loves being in here with me when I read. But sometimes he could be a little pest. You guys have all seen if you've been here. All right, let's see here. Just want to shake. I'm just trying to get all the comments and see them. Hello everybody. Hello Love and Light. Hello Eli 1111. Hello Colin. Hello Open-Minded Reality. Oh yeah, emotions going wild for sure. Because we could have moments where we're feeling that's what I mean when it feels like so much, because it's like we're up and down, we're up and down, we're up and down, right? You might have moments where you're just like, I've got this, I feel good, like I'm in my power, I can feel myself ascending, you're in a place of like positive manifestation, everything is always working out for me, and then bam, a few hours later you hit a low, right? And you might, or the next day you wake up and you feel low. You feel tired. You feel drained or angry or just, depressed, just sad. You just feel, right? Like, I don't got this, right? I don't got this. Okay, it's definitely that, like this. And that's what we've been on, Okay, I'm telling you though, the solar flares aren't stopping. The aurora borealises through the night skies, those are going to become a regular phenomenon and magic that we're just going to witness on a daily, maybe not daily, but it's going to be regular. Okay, so if you didn't see them, don't be too sad, because you'll see them. You will see them again. It's not stopping. We're just gonna keep going up, 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 up. It's like, you know, like on a roller coaster, when it's going up, right? Clink, 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 clink. That's always like the scariest part for me, right? And then you have the drop, right? But the going up, the clinking going up, right? We're all going up. We're all in the roller coaster going up. But the only thing is that there's not, right? The roller coaster, right? We just keep going up, okay? Yeah, you can absolutely feel like, you know, like you're losing your like you've lost your marbles. You can feel a little cuckoo sometimes. You know, you could feel like, yeah, up and down. You could feel like like this is bipolar, you know, and I don't say that lightly. And if anyone has, you know, connected or been diagnosed, is that my love and heart is with you for sure. You would love to be here to smell the alfalfa. It actually, I mean, I like the way that it smells, you know, when it's like, because it's like green and beautiful. But then what they do is they stop irrigating, because they want to turn it into hay, and they turn it into cow chow for the cows on the dairies and stuff around here. It's their food. And so the dairymen, they you know, they own fields around and stuff, and then they grow their own food, so they don't have to, right, obviously buy food. But anyways, they stop irrigating for like a few weeks before they come and chop. So then everything gets dry and just yellow. Like right now, it just looks like dry, tall wheatgrass or something. But it does, yeah, it does smell good. RNM Tarot, hello, my love. I was literally just meditating on this, asking my guides, why is it so bad for me right now? And then you're on talking about it. Yes. Yeah, oh, my heart is with you. It is, yeah. And that goes back to what I was talking about, the old programmed, okay, because like since the day we were born, even when we were in our mother's womb, the programming began, because when we're in the womb, we can hear everything and we're connected to our mother. So if our mother is getting in fights with our dad, okay, they have an argument, we absorb that. We absorb that, right? We already know. So we're already, you know, just depending, I'm not saying it's for everyone, but we're already experiencing trauma even in the womb. Before we even come into this world, our subconscious is already programming. And our subconscious is a computer program that we programmed ourselves. We just didn't know. The Matrix helped program it, society, our family, our teachers in school, just everything, right? And then our own stuff. We programmed this subconscious computer program that runs us. And now we're in a time, and we're in an ascension and a heal, all the things, whatever. We're in a place now where we are consciously aware that we are the creators and that we are cosmic infinite beings. And so we're tuning more into that new true identity of who we are, not this programmed version of self. But this programmed version of self is all we know. And it's not easy. It's not easy to break open the motherboard and start reprogramming who we are if that's all we know who we are to be. Right? So, yes, exactly, Violet. Thank you for saying that. Violet Moonshade says, womb trauma is a trauma that a lot of people overlook. Absolutely. And believe it or not, that's actually where a bulk of that stuff, the trauma, is what it's very traumatic. Even birth is traumatic when we're born. Okay? Even that goes into the programming of trauma, okay? Being pushed through the birth canal and, you know, mother screaming her head off, right? Like push. We are absorbing all that, right? And it's not anyone's fault. It is what it is. We have to do that in order to birth, right? And to bring in new life and to be the vessel. But it is traumatic. So be gentle with yourselves. Be, right? Just do what you got to do to feel good. You know, I was telling, Alex, who's the moderator, I was telling him earlier that, you know, I've carried with me a lot of, like, it's almost like mom guilt, mom shame. Like when I, you know, am just not feeling up to being present with the channel or with clients, or, you know, or if I am not feeling like, I might schedule a live, okay, because I get a message and I'm like, okay, we got to do a live. But then the day of the live, I may not be feeling up to par energetically, right? So then I will reschedule it, you know, because I'm just not, I'm not there. But I always feel such guilt. I always feel such guilt. And then I judge myself and I shame myself. Like, how irresponsible of you to do that. Like that, you know, you're a business owner, Erica. Like, this is my own thoughts to myself. And that is stuff, again, that is a part of this old identity and how I normally would think. Now I'm reprogramming all that. Now I'm coming more into a place where I go, Erica, it's like my higher self is coming through on such a massive level, right? Erica, if you are feeling low energetically and if you're having a low day, you don't have to be apologetic about that. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. You take time for yourself. And that's a message for all of you guys. That's a message for all of you guys, right? Like, if you feel like I just can't show up today, then don't. Don't force yourself, right? Because when we do that, we start shaming ourselves. It's like out of fear. Oh, you know, and I get it. I know, like, when you have jobs, you only have so many maybe sick days or days off or whatever, you know, things like that. I get that. I've been there. Trust me. I've worked corporate world plenty long time. But I just, and this is where we get ripped in half, because speaking of corporate, okay, corporate world is, you may love your job and that's amazing. Okay. We're placed in places for reasons. So, right. But a lot of starseeds have a very difficult time in corporate environments, corporate structures, you know, things of that nature, because of, first of all, the energy. It's a lot negativity. It's very political, and us being starseeds and awoken, right, cosmic beings, we can see through the political agenda, even on that scale. Even if you work at an elementary school, there's politics, right? So it can be very difficult. And it's all a part of the matrix, right? The 3D matrix. It's all part. It's not like the soul matrix, the divine matrix. This is like the 3D matrix. And that's why it is the way that it is, right? I don't know why this is coming through very strongly though. So if this is you, spirit has your back, universe has your back. And if you start aligning and just manifesting a different job or reality, okay, where you can make money, but also be aligned to your soul purpose, it will happen. It will happen. Okay, so I don't know who needs to hear that, but it'll happen. So if it's like, I've got security, I've got a 401k, I've got retirement, right? I've got health benefits. I've worked here for 20 years and I've loved it, but now it's just not resonating. I feel pulled somewhere else. I don't feel right here anymore. Then that's your soul and your higher self telling you to start planting the seeds to get out, and the universe will help you and catch you and carry you, because it's a part of your soul path, your true north. Okay. It was terrifying for me when I got the divine call to start a YouTube channel. I didn't start YouTube just to make money. Now there's people popping up everywhere, like readers, and right. And you can tell that they're just, I taught myself and I learned very quickly. I'm not some 20-year experienced reader. I'm not. I've only been doing this for a few years, but it was such a powerful part of my past life, of who I am, that it was like riding a bike. I got right back on and I got it like that. And it was like where, you guys know, like it was like where I just was channeling, it helped me. And then I don't need the cards at all. Like, they're just there more for confirmation and because they're beautiful and amazing. So anyways, where was I going with that? Your soul path. I know a lot of people are feeling called to their soul path. I know a lot of people are feeling called to, but they're scared. They're scared to take that leap because of the 3D, you know, constructs, the security blanket. I was scared to start YouTube. At the time, I was on unemployment. I wasn't working, I was on unemployment, okay? And my unemployment was running out. I only had like a few, you know, I think when I started my YouTube channel, which the 3-year anniversary, I believe, is May 28th or 29th. I think it's the 28th. So May 28th will be 3 years here on YouTube. And when I told, like, you know, like my family and, right, like I was like, I'm going to start, like, this is what I'm going to do. And they saw me working crazy with the tarot, and I was like every day carrying it everywhere with me. I was so connected to it. I was just doing, like, pulling collective messages, tapping into the energy, pulling readings for myself, pulling readings for my friends. Like, I was doing everything I could, just threw myself into it because it was like I had to do this, and it was almost like I had a time limit, even though I didn't. And so I just threw myself 1,000% in. And even I think it got annoying. Like, people were like, she's always with her tarot. Oh, this is, you know, what are you going to do with that? People didn't take it serious. And then I said, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, and that's going to be my business. This is what I meant to do. And then I kind of got sneered at because it was like, you're being irresponsible, Erica. Why don't you go get a job first so you have a solid income since your unemployment's running out, and then start your YouTube channel or whatever. That was the attitude. But I knew. And that's what I'm saying. And I was just like everything I share, I was dead on, dead ringer. I started my YouTube channel and it took off. Right? My clientele, my personal readings took off. I was making more money than I'd ever made at a job. Okay? But that's what happens when you're in alignment. That's what happens when you follow your soul path. Okay? So I know we got kind of like sidetracked, but this is important. Okay? Because also the soulmate is a part of your soul path. They're doing the same thing. You're going to be shocked. It's going to feel so good when you meet this person, when you or you reconcile with this person, we'll say, right? And you start getting to know each other and your lives and the mirroring and experiences that you've had. And, you know, maybe you come from similar backgrounds or similar families, or maybe you don't, but you had similar experiences here, or you were both in a very toxic marriage at the same time and you both left at the same time. Okay, this is the kind of stuff. So it's beautiful. But anyways, I know I'm like bouncing all over. Yeah, high priestess energy. Yes, intuition is a gift. Yes, and we all have it. We all are, you know, psychic beings. We all are highly intuitive, you know, but we all play different roles here. We all came for different roles, you know. Mine is a teacher, a guide. Like, I just hold your hand and lock arms with you the best I can, you know, to help you, you know, and then, you know, through reading and through, you know, gifts, right? But I said this the other day on a live, like, we're coming into New Earth where it's like, you know, 5D consciousness is the norm. 3D consciousness is going to be the right, the minority. The 5D consciousness is taking over. We're all waking up to this massive sleep that we've been in for thousands of years, right? On Earth. So it's going to be just common, like, you know, psychics and mediums and, you know, but that doesn't mean that's necessarily what you're meant to do here, right? You could be a kindergarten teacher and be a psychic medium. And through your gifts and your mediumship, you're able to tune in and really help and guide and love and teach these children. You pick up on things. Maybe one of the children is neglected at home, or there's abuse happening, or, right? That's how you help. You tune in, you pick up on it, you can sense it, you just know it. And then you can help and guide or do what's right? So anyways, that's just an example. So let me go ahead and finally read the Nosis card. Let's see if I can find it in here. I think that's in the back. So anyways, loves, I know that a lot of you guys are connecting with everything that is coming through and that I'm sharing. So just know that you're not alone. This is a wild time. It's crazy, but it's beautiful. This is the most powerful, you know, energy that I have ever felt. but it's also triggering a lot of our old ways, our old patterns, our shadow. And the reason why that's happening is for us to finally overcome it, face it, and heal it. It's like, are you going to keep doing this? Are you going to cling to this? Are you going to keep thinking this way? Or are you going to surrender and accept this level up and move forward into these 5D timelines? Because we all know we can't take the old with us into this. You know, it's like, you know, like it's like an example that I'm getting, I don't know why, but it's like being at the airport, right? And you have all your luggage, all your belongings, your clothes, you have all the things, right? And then you get to like the gate, you know, at the airport, right? Let's say it's like a spiritual airport, right? For your ascension. You have all your trauma in your luggage, you have all your experiences, your lack mentality, your family generational patterns and curses. You have all the things here, right? Ready to go, right? And then they say that's too much luggage. And then you go, okay, well, all right, well, I can leave this one behind, but I need these, right? And the ones that you go, I need these, those are the ones that are the deepest, darkest shadows and fears and things, because you're still codependent or, right, like clinging to them. And they go, no, you can't take any of this with you. There's the door, there's the portal, there's the gate to board this beautiful plane that will take you to your dream homes, your dream loves, your abundance, your security, your stability, your spiritual paths, your healing work, your all the things. This is why you came. It's on the plane. And you have the ability to board the plane. It's your free will. But you can't take any of this luggage with you. Right? That's where we're at. We're boarding the plane, but spirit, the universe is going, you can't take this luggage with you. And that's hard. Because this luggage is stuff that we've been lugging around our whole life and through many past lives, right? So I know it's like a weird analogy, but it actually ended up being a very perfect analogy. So, oh, thank you, Roger. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. I'm here to support everybody. Like, I love when I hear someone go, oh yeah, I want to learn tarot. Which I know I've been saying for like 2 months that I was going to do my lessons, but I typically do open them up in June. So like probably this week is when I'll like, you know, I have to like figure everything out and write it all out and stuff. But just like I do every year around this time, my lessons will be open. So just an FYI. But anyways, but I always encourage people. I always say, you don't need me. You don't need me. But the way that I work with people is different. I've just to like see how, you know, other people do things and stuff. I've like gone and I've looked at like, you know, like free like tarot lessons or, you know, YouTube stuff, things like that, right? Because they're on there. They're totally on there. Or just by watching tarot, you can pick up on stuff, obviously. But what I do is I connect very deeply with your spiritual gifts. So for like a lot of the times for the first sessions with my clients, my students, we don't even really touch on the cards too much. We connect, we do things. I do intuitive exercises. We do things like that because I'm really big on connecting to your own channeling, right? But anyways, okay. So Becca, I had a fire and lost everything and just moved to Florida 2 weeks ago with 4 boxes total. Oh, my love, my heart is with you. My grandmother, before she passed away, it was very, that's traumatizing. That is absolutely traumatizing. It's actually making me emotional for you because I could feel how, like, that's big. That's big. So I send you love. I send you so much love and so much support. And we know that everything is always for our highest and greatest good, even if it is a total, absolute tower moment like that for us. It was the universe saying, Becca, it's time to move to Florida. You don't need everything with you. This is a whole new beginning, a whole new start. This is something that's going to be strong for you. This is a turning point. This is the plot twist, right? And I know it's hard to see it that way, but that is how it is. right? So it's just, Becca, it's all uphill from here for you. So my heart is with you, my love. Thank you for sharing that. All right. Okay. I'm trying to see all like the comments and stuff. Oh, thank you for your comment, Robin. Thank you. A wealth of knowledge. A lot of the stuff that I share is obviously like just stuff, right, that I pick up on and things, but a lot of the stuff that I share is things I'm self-taught, and that's why I'm very big on like encouraging everybody to be self-taught, to if you like I've said this before, like I'll have people that will email me and they'll be, and it's so sweet, I think it's cute, but I'm just like, I don't have time. I'm one person. Like, oh, I'm seeing 333, Erica, what does that mean? And or other things, I'm like, look it up. Go be spiritually independent in that way. Like, yes, we have teachers and guides, and I'm happy to be one. And many of you guys are too. That's why you're here, because you're taking in things and you're discerning, and then you're going to take that stuff, knowledge you learn and things you pick up, and you'll turn it into wisdom. Right? Anyways, okay. Let me read this card, because now we're like an hour in, and I haven't even gotten to the first card. But it has been a good message so far, okay? I love just like hanging out and being able to connect with you guys. All right, Nosis. So this is the overall archetype energy for the divine unions. It's what the universe is saying the overall energy is right now, with you and this other person coming together. Nosis, it means innermost knowing and mystic truths. Holy shit. This is saying, this card right here is saying that what this message is about is true. Mystic truths, meaning spiritual, mystical, real, beyond the 3D constructs. The mystical truths are the truths of all truths, right? This is there is an inner knowing in you and this other person. Okay, you guys are calling out to each other. You've been calling out to each other, even though you may not know who this is. Doesn't matter. You're thinking of your perfect partner. You're thinking of what you deserve. You're thinking of your worth and your value. You're thinking of what it would be like to be in union with your perfect divine, partner. How you guys would be with each other. What that life would look like. You've been manifesting like crazy. And you have the innermost knowing that something is going to happen, even though it hasn't happened yet. Am I right? I know a lot of you guys feel that. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it. It's this. It's Nosis. Let me just see what else it says. It says Nosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. Those who are drawn to the Nosis find themselves in esoteric studies. I'm telling you, this other person is going to be knowledgeable, spiritual, probably on some level. Oh, a divine masculine who tunes in, they watch Law of Attraction. Maybe they read like, books like The Secret or books by like Dr. Wayne Dyer. They might be like, into shamanic practices. They could, right? I'm telling you. But at the same time, they carry the warrior type archetype. Okay. And if you're a man watching this, you might have been the DF in, a previous, right, counterpart connection, but in the connection coming in, it could be you could be total like full in that masculine king energy, right? Okay, so I want to just like pull a little bit on this. So that's like the overall message for Nosis. This card relates to the riddle and the shapeshifter. So those are two other cards in the deck. all concern themselves with revealing mystic truths. There's mystic truths being revealed about very strong past life soulmate energies, unions coming in, your kingdom spouse. You both have ties to Atlantis, the Pleiades, a lot of you guys. Out of all of the star systems, Pleiadian there's many Pleiadian star seeds here on Earth at this time. There's many. I know this is so random, you guys, but I'm smelling a chicken sandwich. Like a deep fried chicken sandwich, like a McDonald's chicken sandwich, or okay, I'm smelling a chicken sandwich. I don't know if someone ate one today, or I don't know, is eating one, but I'm, maybe someone that's not here on the live, but maybe you watch it afterwards, you're eating a chicken sandwich. So anyways, and the reason it's crazy, because I didn't even realize that this that the Pleiadian, that there was the alignment right now with the sun and this the Pleiades. And so the Pleiadian energy is going to be infiltrating us in a huge way at this time. It's all about opening us up, enlightenment, healing, all things that we talked about, right? The great purge. Sage, thank you for helping out with that. But we're going to be getting a lot of purging. Purging will be happening while we're asleep for a lot of you, for a lot of us. It'll be happening while you're asleep, okay? So you could be having very vivid dreams where people from the past show up, situations arise, or you find yourself in a situation or a predicament that you were once in life, reliving the moment, okay, but seeing it from a different perspective now and overcoming it or healing it. Anyways, so ancient Egypt, Pleiades, and Atlantis, also Lemuria, okay? So this is going to be a kingdom spouse whom you've connected with in these points of time or places, okay? All right, so bottom of the deck, the mirror. You guys, I said this kingdom spouse, I've never felt this, okay? The only time that I have felt like this much powerful soulmate energy is when I started connecting to the Twin Flame Collective and to the collective here on YouTube. And it's been, and I feel it, and it comes in waves, and, sometimes it's very distant, and the messages are more turmoil and chaos, and the DM is not moving, they're not doing shit. And then sometimes it ramps up again. Yes, they're coming forward, right? But I haven't felt this strong of a union connection, and it's 111 in the chat right now as I'm saying this, okay? So 111, new beginnings. This is your time. This is my time. My kingdom spouse is here. Honestly, it's not even about when it comes with manifesting, it's about the present, the I am. It's about, I want to manifest $5 million. Okay? But if you use your word vibrations and your thought vibrations just a little differently, and you say, I am a multi-millionaire. I am receiving this much money a month. I am doing this. I am. It feels so good. Live as if. Right now, it's important to really live as if your divine partner is with you in union. How good does that feel? How much love is flowing through you and out of you? You get up every day and you just feel right? I'm in divine union. I'm so happy, right? Be in that now. Be in that now. Make choices. Right now, I'm single. I could do whatever the hell I want. I could do what I want, go where I want, see who I want. I could eat what I want. I could do what I want, right? Okay, with your true divine counterpart, it should feel like that too, honestly. But you would have someone else in your life that you would consider, right? So I don't know who, right? But it's very important that we reflect and mirror that energy out right now. And it's not just about that. It's about everything, like I said, money, whatever it is. I am already living this. This much money is in my bank account at all times. This much money is in my savings right now. Claim it. Live as if and let it go. Live as if. When you do that, the universe has no choice but to reflect that back to you. The universe and your reality is just a mirror. It's just a mirror to your own thoughts and everything that you've created, you know? So you can very easily switch it, shift it, change it, right? Okay, but this person is a mirror to you. And look at, we have the full moon. Someone in the comments said, and we have the full moon coming up. Yeah, this is a powerful time, a powerful vortex portal that is open right now with the sun and the Pleiades. You'll probably get a lot of like Pleiadian references after this. You'll see like Pleiades this, Pleiades that, right? You'll hear it, see it. Visitations through the dreams. You could have Pleiadian family, cosmic family coming through. Okay. Just recently, I had my Pleiadian family come through for me. I don't think I actually ever shared this with you guys, but they came through, and we were in Pleiadian form. I was as my Pleiadian self, and I connect as Pleiades. Very, very heavy Lyran energy for me, very heavy Lyran, and Syrian energy too. Okay, I know I've spent some time in Arcturus, okay, Arcturian, but it's not, it's there, but it's not something that's super resonant to me like the other ones. Anyways, this person is a mirror. They're this perfect mirror reflection of your frequency, your vibration. And I specifically spoke of how wild it's going to be when you guys come together and you start reflecting, and you realize that your timelines, your lives were like mirroring each other on such a high level, you know? This is your kingdom spouse. This is the one whom you guys ascend together, you expand together, you rise together. This is nothing but like beautiful, abundant energy. Yes, do we still live on earth in this matrix world as it's falling, as it's crumbling? Yes, we do. Do we still have to do things like work or whatever? Yes, we do, right? But this is someone where you guys come together as a unified one and you start ascending beyond that. This is the one you do work with, however that is for you. You know, for me, I mean, I don't know. I've always seen me and my divine partner, like they would probably be, you know, they would probably make appearances here on the channel. I go live, they maybe come and sit with me. We talk about things, we share, you know, we guide, we teach, we lead, we help. Whatever my kingdom spouse is called to do, whatever their work is, I will be there supporting them, helping them. It's like that. You know, someone who has your back completely. The village. Okay, this is like all about community. This is your people, and this is about you coming more into your soul tribe, your soul community. You and this kingdom spouse, you guys have such a powerful frequency together. Okay, it's magnetic. And it's powerful. So it draws in, it'll be calling in a lot of other people, you know, to work with or collaborate with, or to you know, learn from as teachers, or to be the teacher and guide. Okay. Anything else? I'm going to pull a few tarot cards. Energy healing is bringing my spiritual gifts out, plus getting trauma out of my body changed my life. Yes, absolutely, Diane. Thank you for sharing that. Energy healing with the physical vessel, yeah. Especially like if you go to, you know, if you do Reiki, or if you work with someone who's like a, you know, like myself, I just, you know, we're all activators, right? When we go through an awakening and our vibration rises, we're just going to naturally like activate and trigger people with our frequency. But some people are very, 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 it's like a part of your light work, very strong activators. But like our Reiki master, like they do Reiki attunements, okay, where basically it's like a bit of an activation, right? Helping to open you up, or whatever it is, right? So Absolutely, that can help. You know, physical pain in the body, moving energy, a lot of our physical pain, a lot of our ailments, a lot of, and I'm not saying that's the reason, and this is not like a medical diagnosis. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. But this is spiritual. This is energetic. This is on a quantum level, because we are quantum level beings, right? So we have this whole other side that we can work with and heal with, and then it affects our physical vessel too. I've been having extreme excruciating pain in my lower back, okay? Like I've never had before. It gets very locked up, stiff. It hurts. Okay, like that's, you'll see me. I mean, when I channel collectively, I fidget a lot anyways, because just that, you know, if you're a personal client of mine and you've connected with me one-on-one and I'm not tuning into so much, I don't do that at all, you know? But it's painful, but I know what it is. I know that it is my root and sacral chakras clearing. They're purging. There's a lot of past life wounding that was painful that is being worked out and worked through. And I've been being guided to walk more than I usually do, like in my morning walks or night walks or whatever, right? I've been being guided to do things like the somatic workouts and stretches so I can help it move along and process and transmute it and release it, heal it, let it go. And that's what's happening. It's like stuck right here and I need to like keep moving it, and spirit is helping me. And that, you know, and then my solar plexus today, we had like the biggest solar flare yesterday or last night or whatever that we've had so far. It's huge. I think it was like the biggest one we've had since like, I don't know, 2017 or something. But in my opinion, everything prior to like 2020, like, you know, I was on my spiritual awakening journey. I started mine in 2016, right? But everything is much different, right? Like, so the fact that we're getting these powerful flares now in this timeline, in the year of the dragon, etc., it's different. It's very different than solar flares we got 10 years ago or 20 years ago, right? The earth was not activated. Some people were awoken, but it was very few. Now there's a lot, right? It's very different. So I just want to say that because I feel like a lot of people downplay, like they're like, oh, the soul, you know, they try to downplay it, right? Like, oh, well, we get solar flares all the time, you know? It's like, yeah, but we've never had solar flares during a massive spiritual awakening upon Earth, where we're literally raising the vibration of the Earth, where 3D is dead, it's gone, okay? We're moving through the 4D, the 5D is here. And that's why this is all happening, right? Anyways, now I don't remember what I was talking about that I started talking about that, but I know I was talking about like the Reiki and the energy and things like that. You know, spinal energetics, just moving energy, light language healing and activations, all of that. Okay, so I love that. I love that. So hello, Nari, hello. Okay, so I'm gonna just put these here. The underworld. This is what we're moving through right now. See all this? This is a mess. Can you imagine trying to untangle that and get through, right? This is your shadow. This is the trauma. This is the stuff. And sometimes when I'm doing energetic healing sessions with people and I tune into their auric field or their chakra systems or places in their physical vessel, honestly, I might tune into their heart chakra and this is what I see. Very similar. I mean, not exactly, obviously, but very similar. A mess. Just entanglements, tar, blackness, blotches, darkness, all the things. Okay, so this is the kind of stuff that we are moving through, but it is necessary. Okay, exactly. Moving through the underworld, the darkness, the shadow, and removing blockages. Spirit, the universe, now our Pleiadian star family, the star mothers are coming through, our Atlantean ancestors, our Pleiadian ancestors, our ancient Egyptian ancestors, our Lemurian ancestors. They're coming through and they're helping us destroy the mountains, the blocks, okay, so that we can receive our golden glory, our Shambhala. You see that? Okay, that's what we're receiving here now. That's what this whole message is about. Okay. And then the orphan, look at this. See, the orphan is about the inner child. It's about the abandoned inner child and the wounds and how we abandon our own inner child. And how a lot of us right now, we're being guided, I keep talking about this, to connect with our inner child, to mother or father and nurture our inner child. You are your inner child. Are you loving yourself the way you would your own baby, your own child? Are you feeding yourself and nourishing your body the way you would your own child? You would make sure that are you hungry? Do you need, you would make sure that your child was not hungry or went all day without eating until nighttime for dinner. You would not do that to your child. At least I hope not. You know what I mean? Is your child healthy? Is your child, hydrated enough? Is your child happy? Nurture yourself. Okay, and Mother Mary's been very, very, very strong. I did the Mother's Day live, and the channeling that came through, you guys, a lot of you guys were there for that. Very powerful, and she's been with me. And I know a lot of you guys are working with her too. Confirmation from my clients, but I also see it in the comments. People are like, yes, Mother Mary, and yes, because of your message, I called on Mother Mary and I did this. That's beautiful. That's the whole point. But she is the cosmic mother. So all of the ways that, even if you've had a really great loving mother, nobody's perfect as far as a human goes, obviously, right? We are, right? We all have our things. But Mother Mary is the mother that, the mother of all mothers. So wherever you maybe had, abandonment with your own mother, or trauma with your own mother, or disconnect with your own mother, or maybe there was negative experiences, or whatever it is, right? Mother Mary is the mother she will mother you the way that you've never been mothered before. But she also doesn't want us, just like all the divine masters, they don't want us viewing them as, oh, you're a divine master, ascended master. They've mastered their human incarnations. That's what we're doing. We are the ascended masters here on earth at this time. It's almost 333 here in California. So she comes through and she's like, I'm your friend. I'm like, talk to me like I'm your, best friend. Because I'm on your level. I'm not superior to you. I am on your level and I'm here for you. Just like Mary Magdalene, just like Yeshua, just like, right? Everybody. Okay. So your inner child is needing you right now. One thing is like for me, I'm a smoker. You guys know that. Well, maybe not everyone, but I'm a smoker. And that's one thing that I really am wanting to, that's something that I'm healing because, one of the reasons I love smoking is because of past lives. I've always dealt with fire and smoke, and it's ritualistic, very shamanic, tobacco, things like that. Okay. So for me, there's a lot of that tied to it too. But it's like, I think of my inner child, me as like a little 3-year-old, 4-year-old Erica, I would not want her smoking cigarettes. Okay. I would not want her smoking. Right. My inner child, would my inner child, would this be good for my inner child? No. Right. Or drinking or whatever it is. Right. Would you allow that for your own child, right? It's the same thing. And it's not to judge ourselves. It's just to go, oh, wow, okay. It kind of gives you a perspective shift of, no, I wouldn't let my own little 4-year-old child do that, or my own little 10-year-old child do that, and that's your inner child, right? So it's about mothering that too. Okay, anyways, this kind of went all over the place today, but that's okay. Everything that comes through is for a reason. Let's go ahead and get, I'm like, I don't know what I want. You know what, let's do Light Seers Tarot. Okay, So we'll just pull a couple messages on this. I know I have the mini reads. I'm trying to like 84 minutes. We've been on an hour and a half. Okay. That's right, because we started, I started at like 2:10. All right. And that's another, oh, that's what I was, because I see Alex, I see Alex, he's deleting. Okay, here, now they're doing the field across the street, guys. Like literally, like I wish I could show you guys the, I don't think you guys would be able to see though out the window. I was trying to show, yeah, you guys won't be able to see out the window. I can't turn it, it's like right here. So that means they're gonna start coming with the big, like right now they start with like a smaller tractor that comes through and kind of does like a mini hack of the field. And then the big tractor comes in and pulls it all up and then spits it into that thing I was telling you guys about. So it might get loud. I might have to end if it gets too loud. It's not so much for, you know, you guys might hear it in the background a little bit, but for me, I have hardwood floors. I have a big, you know, it's loud for me and then it distracts me. So I wish I could get their schedule of like, you know, when they would be doing these things, but you know, it only happens a few times a year. So it's not like a big deal. Oh, you're very welcome, Twin Aries. Oh, well, happy birthday. Happy birthday. But you know, this is only 18 and over. Alex, I'm so sorry, but can you remove the Lucky Charm, please? The comment from Lucky Charm. So sorry, my love. I'm so sorry. But 18 and over only. Thank you. Thank you, Alex. Okay. And then also like any kind of, I mean, I know you already know, but any kind of political thing, anything like that, gotta go. All right, so tell me about this divine masculine energy or divine feminine, because for some of you guys, like I said, look at that, it's love. It's fucking love. I'm telling you, it's love. Stay focused. Stay focused on your seeds. Stay focused with your vision. Stay focused on your goals. 8 of Pentacles. And bam, I'm telling you guys, it's, for me, it's so close. I can taste it. And just recently, like, you know, out of nowhere, all of a sudden, like on Instagram, and like when I've been going out places, or like if I like, you know, go into like the gas station or the grocery store or something, the universe is presenting me with divine masculines that are very attractive, that I'm like, okay, but what the universe is like, and very rarely do I like see someone and go like, wow, like, damn, you know, like, hello, but just recently the universe is showing me these higher level divine masculine energies. So it's like the universe is going, by the way, like, this is what's coming in. Okay. It's like, it's kind of like little tests too. But there's been several like divine masculines, like who, you know, start following me on Instagram, or, you know, they come in and they start following and then they'll like some things, you know, cause there's so many people that like come through, like my Instagram is growing. And it's like, I'm not even trying to do anything. It's just the algorithm or whatever. But you know, the ones that I meant to see and notice, I notice, and they're highly attractive. You know, me, I can feel their entire everything just by seeing their little thumbnail or whatever, right? Sorry guys if that's loud for you, but I know what it is, and they're awakened masculines. Like, you know, I've gone on and checked, you know, like if their page is, you know, public, they're, you know, out in nature, they're talking about the earth, they're going to vortexes and places like Sedona. They're, you know, doing some kind of, you know, spiritual work, or they're, you know, connecting with shamans, or they're, you know, This is what I'm talking about. These are the new earth divine counterpart energies. And maybe those people that are being shown to me aren't my actual DM masculine kingdom spouse. But what the universe is saying is, by the way, Erica, keep holding that vision and have faith and trust like you have been doing, because it's about to happen. We're just showing you what's coming in. So oh, well, thank you for that, Julie. Yes, absolutely. Yes, Jesus loves us. Yes, all of the ascended masters do. Yeah, absolutely. And we love them. We love them. Thank goodness for their help and support, right? All right, here we go. It's the Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. The universe right now is co-creating. I'm just getting the universe. Like this right here is like the universe and your spirit guides, and they are weaving, trying to align this connection to come forth so you guys can collaborate and start building your 10 of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is the first big cornerstone of the 10 of Pentacles, you see. So it's, there it is. And then boom, who shows up? Your secret admirer. Your divine masculine, the one who shows up on their white horse, or, you know, your divine feminine empress who shows up on her white horse. This is someone who comes and they show up with a lot of love. This is very romantic. This is very chivalrous. Chivalry is not dead. This person is extremely kind, generous, good-hearted. This person will care about you in ways no one ever has, because this is what true divine union is. They're highly intuitive. The telepathic connection is there. This person, just like you, you know, you pick up on everything from each other. There's such a huge level of respect and reciprocity. You already know what they're feeling before, or they're going to say it before they say it, they, vice versa. You know, they call you on their way home from work. They're driving home from work, and how's your day and all the things. And you know, you might be putting on a, you know, which with a divine kingdom spouse, that's the whole point. It's very authentic, but we're still human. So we may have these like old patterns that come up every once in a while or whatever, right? I'm fine. You don't want to, you know, it was good. It was when really in the inside, you're like, God, my day was shit, but I don't want to talk about it. You know, it's good, but this person will know, no, their day was not good. He or she can say it was fine, but I know my beloved, and I'm going to stop. I'm going to get them some flowers. I'm going to cook dinner tonight for them because I already know. Okay. That's how true divine union is. It's psychic. It's telepathic. You just know each other. That's what this is. And then look, behind the Three of Pentacles, there's the, you know, the create, like everyone trying to, you know, weave this all together for you guys to connect. Trust the weavings, trust the process. It is here, I'm telling you. And I keep hearing by July, by July. Queen of Cups. Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So this is what, this is it. It's like the biggest agape love you could possibly receive, okay? This is about just being in this place right now of love, surrender, being in the heart. What does that mean, Erica, being in the heart? Because I know some people don't, you know, I used to feel that way too when I would watch people and I'm like, what does that mean? Be in the heart, or release your shadow, or do shadow work. Being in your heart is being in a place of gratitude, of appreciation, of helping your, like, you know, getting yourself back into the heart space after a moment of, you know, anxiety or anger, or, you know, you were stuck in traffic and you're irritable. Get yourself back into your heart space. Do some breath work. You have to be intentional about it. You have to be intentional about it, which is not easy, which is why a lot of people, right? It's a journey for a reason, right? Okay. Everything's okay. Breath work, calming yourself down. Now they're bringing in the big tractor, guys. So I may have to end this. I'm so sorry. This is so annoying. They're literally out here in my front yard. Pulling yourself back in. So if you've had just like a moment, or, you know, you've been around negative people all day at work, or you just were around negative family members, you know what I mean, who aren't awake, they're not enlightened, That's not their fault. We have love and compassion for everybody. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know why they're doing it on that level. Okay. Bring yourself back into a place of gratitude and appreciation to get in the heart space and love. What do I love? What feels good? You know what? I know I just had a shitty day, but I am so thankful and I have so much gratitude for my home. I get to go home, you know, or I get to go to my sacred space, or I'm so thankful, you know, that, you know, the day's over and I made it through. I'm grateful for my car that I get to drive, you know, that gets me to and from work. Even though I had a bad day at work, I'm grateful for these little things. I'm grateful for this song on the radio right now. I'm grateful for the sun shining in the sky. I'm grateful for the birds chirping. Oh my flippin', oh my God. You guys, I'm sorry, I have to show you. I don't know if you guys can see up there. I know the window is like so dirty, but fucking hawk is right there. I don't know if you guys can even see it. It's on the telephone wire. It just landed in my yard, and there's the tractors. Okay, I don't know if you guys could really even see that. It's like chaotic out there. Okay, this is farmland here. A big, I don't know, could you guys see the hawk? I don't even know if like the way I was angling it, you guys could see, but there's, or if you saw the tractors or not, but this beautiful hawk literally just landed. He flew down and he like picked a little, like, I don't even know what up. And then he landed on top of the telephone wire. Okay, good. You guys saw it. Okay, good. So, I mean, we have we have hawks around here, you know, like this, especially this time of year, because they hunt, you know, so especially when they chop the fields, there's all kinds of goodies for the hawks and for the owls, because, you know, the mice are you know, I feel so bad for like the gophers and the mice and stuff, but it's just, it's the way it works, right? So the hawk is like, I'm going to get some dinner. I'm going to watch this field. They're chopping it, you know. But I'm glad that you guys were able to see it through the shitty window. That's another fun part of living in the country. You're constantly like cleaning your windows and stuff, because like the dust and the sand out here is just, it's insane. But anyways, okay. All over the place message today. I'm glad that you guys were able to see that. And I don't remember what I was talking about when the hawk came in. I wish I could, because the hawk flew in that moment for a reason about like whatever I was saying. I don't remember. Anyways, okay. So, he said a twin Aries, don't leave us, LOL. The cover me in sunshine message you posted from the Divine Masculine a few days ago was, oh, I'm so happy it was. Aw. Millie says, I found a crow's feather yesterday. Wonderful. You know, the black feathers, I mean, they mean different things, but I just talked about that too. About about how they, when you find a black feather, that it's a protection. You're very protected. So if you're like worried about like, you know, protection or protection over your family, or, you know, it's a message from, you know, well, obviously the birds, but your guides saying you're very protected. Oh, thank you, Energy of Destiny. Thank you. I was talking about living in the heart space. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, there we go. Queen of Cups. Okay. So being in the heart space and pulling yourself back from a low vibration like that. Okay. You can shift your vibration like that, in that way where you start slipping a bit. Okay. But you can pull yourself right back up. You have to be intentional with it. And it's not easy to do, to go, you know, and sometimes maybe you feel called to just sit with the negative energy, you know, like you got to process some stuff, and then you start pulling yourself out of it. But I've been very intentional lately when it comes to any kind of old identity, Erica, fear-based thinking patterns, lack mentality, you know, things like, oh, you know, one big one for everyone can relate to, right, is, you know, unless you're like a billionaire, right, you might go, well, I have to, you know, I have to watch what I spend, or I have to do this, or, you know, We have been conditioned to be limited beings, limited circumstances, limited reality, limited life. Matrix is limited. All of it's limited. Yeah, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm going to go a few more minutes. I'm going to have to end this. And then what I'll do is tomorrow morning, this is crazy. They're like literally pulling into my driveway to like turn around and do stuff. So it's loud for me, but it's not even so much the noise, but the distraction, because it's like right here and it's very distracting. And I don't want to read for you guys when that's going on, because that's not fair. Yes, and hawks are spiritual messengers. Yeah, and what the hawk spirit does, the hawk is very connected, obviously, Horus energy, the sun god Ra. There's this very profound message with that hawk of seeing from the higher perspective, and that will keep you in the heart space, right? Like and I've been talking about this recently, and it's because I'm seeing it so clearly. I even posted on the community page last night, you guys. I don't know if this has been happening to everyone else. I know a lot of us are seeing glitches in the matrix. We're seeing glitches here, glitches there. Someone said earlier, YouTube has been glitching out. Abso-freaking-lutely. These platforms and systems and streaming like networks like Netflix, HBO, that's what I put. Okay, yeah, you can, okay, yeah, it's loud. Okay, you can hear them now too. Yeah, it's loud. And this is a huge field. So they're going to be here for a little while. So I'm so sorry, guys, but it's just, things happen, right? So for whatever reason, we'll do it tomorrow morning. I think I could pop on around 11:30. So I'll schedule it when I get off of here. And then I'll do all the live card readings then, because the fields are done. So they won't be here. Like there's nothing else to do until they come and plant the corn. But anyways, the hawk spirit, that's a messenger for you to, right? If you see the hawk or you get those references, it's about like seeing from that high perspective and seeing through the simulation of what this reality is. It's a simulation. So for me, I'm seeing more and more, it's silly to even get upset or annoyed or irritated, I don't know, like an example would be here in our, where I live in our town, we have like a community Facebook page, right? That everyone joins, and, it's about like different things, lost pets or this, or the city's doing this or whatever, right? So most of the time, like I'm highly protected. So most people who want to attack me through the comment section, they get rejected, they get blocked, they can't even do it. But like I said something on a post yesterday, and there was a lot of like, just people like, people are so like, in my opinion, they're morons, they're moronic. Like the shit you see in the comments and how people, right? It's just like, oh my God, like, no wonder where the state of the world is where it's at, right? But obviously I'm saying that with compassion and love, but it's the truth. But I got a lot of attacks, people commenting and all that, right? And then there was like people who, were like that were supportive. But I already knew that was going to happen. I already felt it. I already knew, for whatever reason, I knew that particular post would be like, it would get a lot of dark energy. And that's happening in general for us right now, because we're rising so much, and the evil forces, the darkness, it knows that we're in a vulnerable space right now of transition, that we're battling within our own inner demons and light, and we're in this like kind of like spiritual war within ourselves, in a sense, where we're releasing this old whatever and rising up into the new. So it's a very powerful time of dark attacks, of psychic attacks. So if you start getting extreme bouts of anxiety, or you can't sleep, or you feel like something's like up, or you get a lot of intrusive dark thoughts, okay, they may not be yours. Okay, those are psychic attacks. Okay, but you could also be getting psychic attacks from other people. Okay, anyone, if they even just think about you, a thought vibration, they think about you, I don't like that person, I wish, whatever, you know, I wish, you know, that they would lose their money or their, you know, whatever, you know, that's an attack. Okay. And a lot of that is happening right now. A lot of it. Okay. So it's, you know, yes, we're going through our own stuff, but there could also be a lot of outside stuff. I've had a lot of people coming to me recently who are under attack, who feel under attack, and they did the right thing by coming, by reaching out. So just an FYI, okay? So going back to the comment section, anyways, I already felt it. I already knew that they were gonna, you know, that happened. And my higher self, now that I'm like, you know, elevating more and more and more, you know, something like that before, like it doesn't bother me where like I'm like, you know, upset about it or whatever. It's more than anything, it's irritable. It's just like, God, like how stupid are these people? Very judgmental, but even that in my own, right? That's negative. That's not good. That's dark. That's me judging another mirror of me, because that's what we all are. And I also know this is a simulation. In all reality, why am I going to get mad at that? Right? In all reality, even though it's very real, it's not real. So I'm not going to give it my energy, my time. I'm not going to give it my reaction, right? Especially, I'm not going to feed the negativity because that's what it wants. It's like a monster that just, right? Feed me more, feed me, Seymour, feed me more of your fear, feed me more of your irritability, of your anger and rage. I eat it up, I live off of it, and dark forces do. They live off of that stuff from us. When we get low, they love it. When we go back to old patterns, when we start, numbing ourselves or, self-medicating or whatever the hell it is, they love it. They will keep you there. They will attack you when you're there because they want you to stay there. They don't want you to rise up. They don't want you to be your who you came to be. Right? So anyways, more and more and more seeing, right? I've been seeing glitches in the matrix for several years now, like physically seeing them. Like it's crazy when you actually start to see them. Okay, it's like when a TV screen, right? Literally glitching. It's like when a TV screen, like a flat screen, like something happens, the flat screen, it gets pressed or bumped, and then those whatever I forget whatever it's called that like makes this the screen. Yes, the energy harvest. Yep, that's what they're doing, and that's what they're trying to do, you guys, because they are being eradicated. We have won. It is done, and so they're desperate. They're desperate, which makes them like a wounded animal. It's crazy. Okay, this isn't like to make anyone be fearful. What it is to help you know and be aware of the truth of everything. And I know most of you guys do know this, but some people don't. Everyone's on, some people are just awakening, and some people have been on their journey for 15 years, right? So yes, the elite are losing the grip of the awakened. Yes, everything is right. Yes, they're losing their power. It's gone. It's done. Like they're not gonna. It's not like they're gonna come back from this and take over or whatever again. It's not. That is done. It's done. Just like our old identity is done, the Earth's old identity is done. It's done. And so now we're just living through the unraveling of it all, the crumbling of it all, right? And that's why we're here, is to be these pillars of light and strength, and to be the ones that hold space. And we're not meant to hold space alone. This is only a part of our journey, to be introverted and hermity and to isolate, while we go through everything we need to go through. Ascension is an extremely personal experience. It is very hard to go through your awakening and dark nights of the soul with other people around, and right? It's so hard. It's very personal. So anyways, now is the time. And that's another thing that darker forces are trying to block. So they might be infiltrating low vibrational people, trying to send them in. If you have a kingdom spouse or a twin flame who's, like a lot of like karmic partners and things like that, some of them, yeah, they had karma to work out from past lives, but some of them, they've never known each other in past lives. Some of them were literally infiltrated by dark entities or forces just to latch on to the divine masculine so the divine masculine and you don't come together. Okay? Because people in lower vibrations, they don't know that they're in a low vibration. They're very easy to infiltrate. And what happens is they become puppets. They think in their own mind that they're living their life and they're in control and they're making conscious choices, but they're not. They're puppets. Okay? Just like government, politicians, just like, right, a lot of the elites, okay, they become puppets for something much more malevolent, right? Anyways, okay. I know we got off track, but the point is, why I was saying that is because you coming into union with your divine spouse, it's time. For these reasons exactly. Because we are meant to be together in what's to come. We are meant to be together and join forces with others for what's to come. We are meant to come together to grid and anchor in our love frequency, our divine union love frequency that is freaking powerful. We are meant to come together and anchor it in as a unified one together, you know, and grid our love frequency into the earth everywhere we go. You know, we go to Costco, we're anchoring and gridding Costco. We go to, you know, Target, we're anchoring and we're gridding light through Target. Okay, and then all the other people that walk through Target that are very unaware that, you know, that's even there, they're going to be affected by that. They're going to be activated. They're going to be touched by it in some way. Okay, that's how it works. You know, we buy a home together, you know, and you know, we're activating our street, our neighbors, our neighborhood, right? So yeah, we are witnessing divine timing, of course, but we're literally, this is a time where our prophecy, our prophecy, or what we've been seeing, is fulfilled. And we're literally already living in prophetic timelines where we're literally witnessing, right in front of our eyes, globally, prophecies being fulfilled and things happening that were prophesied thousands of years ago by high priestesses, shamans, healers, whatever. Okay, and we are in the living prophecy. We are a part of this prophecy. It's huge. And that's why these spouses are huge. Four of Wands came out, union, marriage, engagement. It's coming together. But look how happy they are. It's like they're, right? It's that. It's like, it's so organic and just free flowing and carefree in that way. Like, it's just easy. There's not that karmic resistance and red flags and, you know, all that stuff. We've ascended, we've transcended all of that. Okay, Four of Wands. For some of you guys, okay, this is someone, right, that is coming back in, that is a reconciliation, a divine counterpart. They're feeling the loss of you big time. Especially if it's like, you know, if it's your twin flame, oh my God. They are feeling it big time. Okay, but what I want to say is everything that you've lost, right? Nothing is ever truly lost because you can't lose something that is meant for you, right? But what I'm getting here is everything, there's been a lot of like drainage, okay? Energetic drainage, emotional drainage. There's been a lack of resources for a lack of financial abundance, money. How am I going to get money? How am I going to do this? You know, it's very lack. This has been a huge test for a lot of us to move out of that for good, the lack energy and mentality and programming and reprogramming and rewiring our subconscious and brain and all things to go, this is not accurate. This is actually an illusion. This is a part of the simulation. And we've been giving a lot of time and energy to it. And now, no more. The universe is saying, what you have lost was for a reason. And now things are coming back in. And what these things do, what happens, it brings forth the 10 of Pentacles. And what did I say earlier about the 3 of Pentacles being the first big cornerstone to the 10 of Pentacles? And that the universe is weaving, okay, spirit, everything is conspiring in your favor to to come together, collaborate, partner up with someone where you create something unbreakable, like macrame. If you were to like try to just pull with your hands, like just pull apart like like a really powerful macrame piece, there's no way. There's no way, unless you're like Incredible Hulk or something. There's no way. The braids, the weavings, it's too strong, right? It's too strong. That's what's happening. The weavings are taking place behind the scenes, and what it's weaving is something so strong, it's unbreakable. Nothing can break it. And this is what is coming in here. And this is what happens. It's the 10 Pentacles. It's everything. It's lineage, legacy, family, birth of children, star children, crystal children coming in, children who come into this world with their third eyes wide open, and two divine high priest king, high priestess queens as parents to support them so their pineal gland does not get calcified and blocked and their third eye stays open. You know how this works. You will be supportive to these crystal children. Okay, and that's not going to be for everybody, but it is for a lot of you. Okay, this is heaven on earth right here. Okay, but it's not like the heaven on earth that, like, you know, people portray on their Facebook page and our family is so happy. Look at our portraits. We're so happy together. Smile. Smile. You know, it's like that. This right here is literal. Like you feel the divinity within your family. You feel the sovereignty within your kingdom spouse, your partner. And last card here, and then I don't know, I'll pull like one or two like cards, I don't know, maybe, and then I'll let you guys go because they're gonna keep, now there's more coming in, because what they do is they chop a little bit and then they take it and then they transport it over to the farm or the dairy that, you know, it's like down the road here, and then they come back and then they do another row and then they take it and then they come back. So it's like a process. But anyways, I'm like, I don't know, like I've never watched like other readers where I'm like, where do these people live where, you know, they don't get distractions, like things don't, you know, I don't know. I think I'm just super, the universe just uses things to, because they know I'm going to pick up on it, channeling and like sharing. So like the hawk and this and sage purging, it's like I can't help that this is all happening. It's just stuff that happens. But I can absolutely use it as divination and connect with it and relay the message to you guys, you know. So yeah, it's kind of wild. But I'm like, I watch other readers like on their lives and stuff, and I'm like, they don't get interruptions, they don't, you know. But I don't know, maybe there's no other readers out there that live in the farm land, I don't know. Page of Cups. This right here, I know it's the page, and typically, right, the page is like, you know, it's the younger energy, it's pagey, you know, people don't take the page that serious, it's not like the king or even a knight. But what this is showing me is that this person, whoever's coming in, they're very connected with their own inner child. They do things that are good for them. They do things that are in alignment for them. They take care of themselves. All right? They you know, take care of themselves physically, mentally, emotionally. This is someone who's been through a lot. Okay? Just like you. Okay, but it didn't turn them into stone. It didn't make them jaded. What it did is they just like you, they turned that pain into their power. And now they are this, you know, and what I'm getting is the word picky. This is someone who's, you know, they're not picky from the ego standpoint. They discern. They have extreme discernment and high intuition. This is someone who's not interested in mediocre, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is not someone, it's like, I will hold out. I will focus on self until the right one comes along. And I will know when the right one comes along. I'm not into just shallow dating and sleeping around. And, you know, this is someone who they're very in alignment. But they're manifesting, see all the energy coming out from the heart? Their heart is very activated, very open. This is a dreamer, someone who is expansive. This person could be literally coming into your dreams, but they're daydreaming. They've been manifesting their perfect partner, and their perfect partner, their kingdom spouse is you, and vice versa. Okay? miracles are taking place when pigs fly. It's like the blue moon, once in a blue moon. It's very rare. This union is very rare, but necessary for New Earth. This union, this love is very rare. And I think it's going to blow our minds because, you know, we've been, you know, we connected to one divine counterpart. Did you guys just hear the horn as I said that? It went ta-tunk. Okay. Anyways, I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but many of us, we've transcended that. We see with our eye, with our third eye, and our, you know, we see what these divine connections are about. And it's not about romance and movie dates and, you know, Valentine's Day. It's about spiritual awakening and activations and leveling up. And so many of you guys have done that. You know, yes, does it suck that the other person is stuck in a loop or that they're not ascending or whatever, but you guys played your role together. And now it's like, you know, and for some, I'm telling you, for some of you guys, for sure, your DM who's been a runner, they come back in and this is them. This is them. Okay, but I just have to be real that for many it won't be. Okay, it's gonna be a kingdom spouse, but this is someone who, you know, it's gonna honestly, you're gonna be like, DM who? Runner what? Oh, that person, you know? And I'm saying that lightly because of course you have a soul connection, so you'll always have love and compassion for them and empathy. But this other energy coming in, I mean, it is powerful. So that's the message today. That was all over the place. I'm gonna try to do after, I'm gonna hang up, like I'm on the phone. I'm gonna hang up the phone. I'm gonna hang up here with you guys. When I pop off the live, I'm going to wait a little while till they get further down the field. But I want to record a few zodiacs because I'm starting the zodiacs. We're mid-month, so I'm going to do the second round of zodiacs for the last half of May. Taurus, I uploaded last night. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was actually a really powerful reading. If zodiacs aside, I mean, I honestly wish I had never even started doing the zodiacs, but because they're, to me, I don't want to say they're irrelevant. I know you guys love them, and I totally get that. And I watch zodiac readings too when they call me in. But honestly, it's another form of division in the whole of the universe. Do you know what I mean? It's 12 pieces of one big pie. So anyways, my point is, maybe check out the Taurus reading, because as I was channeling it, I was resonating with it, you know? And I just feel like it was very powerful. So anyways, but I'm going to be doing the rest of the zodiacs. And if something comes through as far as like another collective message, actually there is like 2 different messages that I need to get them out. And it's not about like love or anything like that. It's actually more so about like, well, you guys will see. You guys will see. So anyways, okay, so I said I was going to end with an oracle message. So let's go ahead and, hi, Mayra. Okay, so those of you guys who are just joining in, I have not, we're at 1, 2, 3, 2. We've been on for 123 minutes, or not minutes. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, you know, I live in the country, in the farmland, and they're chopping the fields in front of me and next to me, and it's very loud, very noisy, and they'll probably be, and I didn't, you know, obviously know, so it's too distracting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the live readings for you guys, the personals, tomorrow morning. So I'll probably schedule it for like 11 or 11:30, but I'll schedule it after this. And you know, I apologize that I have to, you know, break it up, but I had a feeling. When they started on this other field earlier, I was like, I hope that they don't start doing this field across from me. But they did. So anyways, so that's why. So I did the collective reading message for everyone. And then now tomorrow we'll do the live card pulls, for you guys. So, Anyways, okay. So you're so welcome. You're so welcome, everybody. You're so welcome. And RNM Tarot, I needed the encouragement. Thanks for the confirmations. You're so welcome. You're so very welcome. I'm like, that's literally like why, like why I'm here. Is to just be like that, you know, that friend that's like, by the way, no, you're not crazy. By the way, this shit is hard, right? By the way, magic is happening. Magic is happening here. I'm telling you, for many of you guys, I keep getting by July, like I said, okay? And I'm seeing July 23rd. I don't know if that's significant for some of you guys. And I'm also seeing July 27th. All right, and I gotta get going, you guys, because there are some really hot farm guys in really farm trucks, okay, driving by. Okay, I'm gonna go sit outside for a minute. Well, that's the real reason I'm ending the live. No, I'm just kidding. But this one guy, he's driving by in this white truck, and I was like, ooh, ooh. So, I'm so happy you were guided to the channel. I'm so happy you were guided to the channel. Energy of Destiny. New to the channel. So happy I found the channel from a Pisces. Oh, I love that. My mom is a Pisces. I love Piscean energy. Lauren's laughing. She's laughing because I want to go hit on all the hot ranchers out here. Hello, Christian Lopez. Hello. There we go. All right. Okay, you guys. 2 cards just flew out together. Look at all the green. Look at all the heart chakra energy. I love this. New life, new growth, fertility, the green. I love it. Green has been coming up a lot, actually. But the element of earth, okay, this is all about building and longevity. Okay, the earth energy it's a foundation. It's like, you know, a tree with roots, right? That's the energy coming towards you. It's letting you know there's a very practical, solid, grounded, you know, a solid foundation. All these things, that's what is happening here. That's what we're coming into right now. And then you got the squirrel. Okay. Now, I was getting to like, there could be, I don't know, because this also speaks of like being like hoarding or frugal. And I said that earlier. There could be, I think it's just one last message about finances and your mentality, okay, and programming around finances and money, okay, like being frugal. Like I gave the example of like, oh, I have to watch what I spend, and oh, I'd love to do that, but you know, there's something about that, like really being cautious about your thoughts and your words right now, and you're getting a lot. Call in divine support to help you with that as well. I think that it's important for some, if this resonates, to start a savings or save, okay, for some things. Like just start, like it's like about like paying yourself first. Like you make money, make sure you pay yourself first. Make sure you put some money away. But also maybe, you know, splurging a little or doing something nice for yourself, okay? Self-love, you know, book yourself a massage or whatever it is, you know, that brings you joy, even if it's something simple. Like for me, I want to go to the farmer's market. I'm just like, I want to go to the farmer's market. I need to go to the farmer's market because the farmer's market makes me so flippin' happy. I love farmer's markets, okay? So like I was just thinking that earlier, like, okay, like, you know, they're opening them back up. It's, you know, we're getting into that season, and I can go to the farmer's market on like Saturday morning, get fresh produce. They have like all the things, food and, you know, good people and vibes and all kinds of fun stuff, right? Do things, right? Even if it's, right? But there's something here around like getting away from like the, you know, I don't have the abundance. I don't have the money. So I'm just going to penny, you know, there's something about that where, yeah, maybe you're in that position and that's okay. But you still, even if you have like 1 penny in your bank account, okay, you have 1 penny to your name, you can turn that penny into much, much more just by shifting your thought pattern or your vibration and your words. Okay, also the squirrel says, be prepared for anything. I told you, and there was a reading yesterday, the day before, or something. I said, expect the unexpected. That's this. Be prepared for anything. But the squirrel also, like, be prepared for anything. I think that also means, like, you know, like saving and stuff. Like, be prepared for things in life or whatever it is. Okay. Let's get one more in regards to this powerful Atlantean, Lemurian, ancient Egyptian, Pleiadian, whatever else, divine union. You guys have known each other a lot in these places. That's the point. You guys have known each other. You've had incarnations. You've crossed paths. You've connected. You've been in, you know, unions before. It's the stars. It's the stars. And then bottom of the deck, we have the bellows. That master number 33. That's all like ascended master energy. Okay? It's a catalyst. Igniting. Things are igniting. There's a catalyst happening here. Okay? This is about getting things going. A spark. Fanning the flames. And then the stars. There it is. See, I'm glad that this, you know, and then I literally am talking about the Pleiades. This reminds me of like the Pleiades star cluster. And the sun is in direct alignment right now. That's why this powerful, you know, energy portal is open with all of this Pleiadian energy flooding through. Okay? And your divine counterpart is getting all of this as well. Wishes come true. There it is. There it is. Very last card here in the reading today. Okay? Wishes are coming true. This is about the stars aligning. And it has taken time for the universe to weave everything. Like I said earlier about the example of, you know, someone invites you out to, you know, to dinner, to a birthday party or a barbecue or something. You have no idea that your true kingdom spouse is actually invited to that party too, or they're meant to go to that restaurant that night too. But your free will says, no, I'm going to stay home because it's your comfort zone, and right? And then you miss the opportunity to connect that the universe lined up for you. So now the universe has to go through all the things again to realign you guys somehow to connect and meet again. You know? So what I'm saying is, like, stars are aligning. So, you know, and follow your intuition. Don't just do it because Erica said it, obviously. But if things pop up, someone goes, hey, you know, you want to come hang out? You want to come with me here? You know, and your normal self, you know, your hermity self, like myself, will go, oh, no, that's okay. I don't want to. No, I don't feel like it. No, I just want to stay home and, you know, be comfortable and watch a movie, you know? The advice is, the guidance is like, say yes for a change. Say yes. Go. Have some fun. Be social. Get out, you know? Because you can meet your kingdom spouse, right? Falling in love, miracles, dreams, peace, hope, inspired, providence, blessed, and nighttime. It's just, it's falling in love. It's wishes coming true and miraculous energy. I said the blue moon earlier. I said it's like a miraculous, like very rare energy. That's this. Okay? Because check it out. When we go through very difficult times in life, okay? And this is how it all works. You know, we go through periods of dark shadow, of difficulty, right? And it's to help us. It's always to help us. But every time, you know, you go through some very difficult stuff, a breakthrough happens. All of a sudden, good things happen. All of a sudden, you see how that curse was a blessing in disguise, how you thought it was the end of the world, but something 10 times more powerful and more beautiful and greater happens for you afterwards. That's where we're at now. We've been going through all of this stuff. And now, with all of this stuff that's happening in this moment, it's just, it's wild. And those aurora borealises, like I said, just those are going to start being a normal thing that we'll see. It's new earth stuff. New fluorescent colors, new, you know, colors that aren't of this world, of this earth, are going to be showing up. You know, divine masters, angels, dragons, you'll see them in the auroras. Like, this is how it is showing up for us. Basically, like, for me, it was like a green light. For me, it was God saying to us, you did it. And now the true fun begins. Just like the auroras are magical, now we are receiving magic. Now we are rolling into magical times. It has taken a minute for us to kickstart this thing. But we've kickstarted it, the engine is roaring, and we're ready to go. Right? Okay. So I'm telling you guys, and I know a lot of you guys can feel it. Okay, a lot of you guys are my personal clients now, and we personally, we talk about this stuff, and a lot of people are feeling it. They feel it. It's not the DM runner, even though they might be feeling things from them too. Because I'm telling the DMs right now, the runner, they're awakening too, and they're feeling all this stuff too, and that's why they're coming through again very hot and heavy for a lot of divine feminines. All of a sudden the DF is feeling all of the things. It's like they're right here in their face. They're coming in their dreams. They're sending music and songs. You're getting the numbers. You're getting their the letters in their names. You're getting all the things, or their actual names. They're showing up so profoundly because they're awakening too. They're going through a lot of stuff too. And they are reconnecting to the connection on a profound level. I wouldn't be surprised if they show up too. Expect the unexpected. For some, there could be choices. But I'm telling you, I think for a lot of you divine feminines, I think you've ascended beyond the divine masculine whom you thought was right, or who could be a twin flame or whatever, but you've transcended that. And this kingdom spouse who comes forward, this counterpart, this is it's I just can't stop saying mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. Okay, because I do what? This is unreal. I've heard people say magic and all these things, but this is whoa, this is whoa, right? Because it's an awakened, enlightened, divine love union, where you guys meet each other on that level, and it's very beautiful. So I don't know, but hold that vision. Keep your vibes high as much as you can. Try honor the low moments when you do have them, because we are having them. When we have those low moments, okay, it's because we're processing, we're purging something. Okay, we're feeling something from previously before that we did not heal. So now we're feeling it again. Because now we're in a place where we know how to do shadow work. We know how to transmute or alchemize. If we start feeling really, low or just really irritable, right? For me, it's pulling out a pen and paper and channel writing. I have a hard time speaking my things, but I can write the hell out of them. When I put pen to paper, it's just blah, right? However it is for you, but that's why we're feeling it, okay? And a lot of it's just happening, a lot of it is just happening without us even knowing, while we're asleep, So, like I said, last night we had the biggest, solar flare that we've had. And this morning I woke up with excruciating just pain, and I still have it in my solar plexus. So now, after my work day is over, what am I going to do? Because now I know what to do. I know what to do with these things. Now I'm going to go out. I'm going to work with my light language and energy. And I'm going to move energy within my own chakra or chakras. I don't know. I'm going to use my selenite wand, and I'm going to use some sound healing tools. I'm going to call in divine support. I'm going to do all the things because I know how to help myself more, Anyways, so just, give yourself permission to do that. Okay. I think that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed today. I sure did. I send so much love, and I love you guys very, very much. And I appreciate you so much. I'm so grateful for you guys. Yeah, I think I'll be recording a couple or a few more zodiac readings today. Those should be up, so keep an eye out for those. If you want to work with me one-on-one, the way to connect with me is email me at gypsycowgirltarot@gmail.com. You can find all of the options and services under the description box of any of the readings. I'll put it on the live description box too after it's posted. And I think that's it. So have a beautiful rest of your day. And thank you for all of your shares and for your comments, for all the things. And I think that's it, you guys. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow. Schedule it, like I said, I think 11 or 11:30. I don't think I have anyone. I'm just making a little note so I don't. I mean, I'll do it, but I'm like, I don't want to forget to do it and then like be doing it in the morning. So around that time, we'll do that, and then we'll go live, and we'll do all of the live card pulls from today. So again, I apologize for all this, but it's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. And just FYI, this is also the kind of stuff that happens that if I was in a lower vibration, or if this kind of stuff could very easily trigger me, right? I get very irritable, like just, oh, why is this happening? Like, this is so annoying. You know what I mean? But I'm just like, what can you do? It's just life, right? So you can think of things like that too, right? The little disturbances, annoyances, the distractions, the things that happen. It's life. It's a part of the simulation, okay? I'm not going to throw negative energy out there to it, right? So anyways, love you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the morning. If you can't make the live, tomorrow when I actually go live, that's totally fine. The playback will be available and posted, so you guys can rewatch your readings, okay? Lauren, thanks, people are gonna go get those cowboys. I'm just gonna sit outside on a chair and just throw out my line and line, hook, and sinker. Hopefully I can reel one in. I'm just kidding. So anyways, all right, love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.